What's up everybody, my name is Dan and welcome back for yet another video. In today's topic we're jamming on macro lenses. This is one of my best kept secrets in all of photography and filmmaking all around. The biggest misconception when it comes to macro lenses is exactly that, the name, macro. People think that just because it's a macro lens, they can only shoot things really close up. While you can shoot things really close up, it doesn't mean you have to, because you don't. I use macro lenses for pretty much everything. Most macro lenses are stabilized and really sharp. Because they are telephoto 100mm, they give you a lot of compression, and 2.8 plus 100mm plus the image stabilization and the really sharp lens gives you something that is really unique. It offers you something else, something of value, which most lenses don't. Just as simple as that. This is the lens that I'm talking about in my arsenal. It's the Canon 100mm macro L version. It's image stabilized, which is great. It's 2.8, 100mm. It's super sharp, one of the sharpest lenses I've ever used, and it's great. It really is one of the best lenses all around, if you know how to use it correctly. Look, I know I'm not into shooting flowers or bugs myself. I'm not gonna shoot it. But I do use a macro lens for portraiture, which is amazing. And I do use a macro lens for product B-roll and product photography and some detail shots where I feel like a macro lens can give me an advantage over my everyday lenses. This is really where it shines. 100mm macro will produce an image which is dramatically different than an 85-1.4 or a 105-1.4. The images that this thing produces are dramatically different to those. The look it creates is different. The sharpness, it seems different. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not an optical engineer, but the images that these type of lenses produce are simply stunning, and they don't look like any other lens in my arsenal, at least. If you haven't played around with a macro lens, I think you should. I mean, it's an avenue every photographer and filmmaker, I think, should explore some point in their career or their hobby. Just try it. See where you end up. It's a good feeling to try different avenues in photography. You could like it very much and do macros all year long and be happy with that. And you could say, yeah, macro is not for me, but I would use a lens like this for portraits, product shots, details that you wouldn't normally get with any other lens because of the minimum focus distance. I use a macro lens. I use this particular lens for literally everything. It is my Swiss Army knife of lenses in the bag. I carry it every single time. I don't use it every single shoot, I don't, but I try to at least. It's got a great depth of field because it's 100mm, and because it is a macro lens, the minimum focus distance is really close. So you could get just the eye in focus and be really close up and see the iris. And it is incredible. The type of images you can get with a macro lens are stunning, and I mean, you should use it at some point. That's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something about macro lenses. And if you have an opportunity, try a macro lens at some point, use it, see where you end up, right? Why not? Hit that like button if you like this video, subscribe if you didn't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!